Hey everybody, Asher here, and welcome back to Master of Magic, the press build for the 2020 edition. As mentioned previously, this game comes out in December, but I do get a 100-turn look at a few different starts here. We are starting as the elves, being piloted by, let's look in the mirror here because we haven't done that in a while, Cherie, who also has Shuri the Huntress here as our first hero that we got. We have a total of 1 fame, which is a little sad, but we have been doing some work so far with everything here. Like, we have a little bit of army strength, we have not a lot of magic power because we haven't been hitting those nodes, we have a little bit of research, and just a few towns. So we're trying to get into a few different bits of business here before time runs out. I don't know what these guys are trying to do. I do know what this swordsman is trying to do, and I do know what this longbowman's trying to do. But one of the key things that happened last time is that we did take over, I can't actually click on it here, we did take over this Tower of Death wizardry, which is very exciting. I also want to get some longbowmen together so I can take on some of these nodes. So one thing we're going to go ahead and do here is cast a magic spirit, because I want to be able to explore this node. Now, our mana is not very happy, and I am playing with the fact that we only have 100 turns in mind. So maybe some of the decisions that I make here would be a little bit different than I otherwise normally would make here. But for now, we're going to muster our army together. We're going to take on Brighthaven first. These spearmen should not be able to take over my spearmen, if they even make it there. So let's guard the residents here. I don't think I got to this one. I did get to this one. So we've been exploring a little bit south. And remember, ghouls can actually, or these floating spirits can actually go over the water. So one thing I could have done was try to fly east to see what else was there. But since this is a pretty short game, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Here's our towns. We have a Fallen Leaf that is still building a longbowman that we can't afford to actually build. I do want to get a farmer's market up next, but I half wonder if I want another longbowman before everything is said and done. I could go for a cavalry, to be honest, just to have something different, but we have a lot of sprites to take care of, and if we look at the sprites one more time here, one of the issues with sprites, at least if I'm reading this right, and I may actually be reading this wrong, ignore terrain movement and may not be attacked in melee unless the attacking unit is flying or possesses a breath attack, gaze attack, or thrown attack, which means we need to be shooting longbow shots at them. So are these spear people seriously looking for trouble? They might be. Alright, well, you know, I half wonder here, if we're looking in the town, and we got a lot of things building here, can I actually buy a wall? I think I'm not able to buy walls yet, because I gotta have some prerequisites done. So, and I'm pretty sure one of those prerequisites is actually what's being built right now. So that's fine. I'm gonna save my cash for other stuff here. Just curious, if we try to send you guys over here, 2v1, we should win. We're not going to engage right now, though. We are going to leave you guys guarding, and that will be just fine. Let's go explore the deep seas. We'll see how that goes. And then we have our big chunk of units here. Now, we could potentially try to take on 1 sprite and 5 warbears. That's not exactly my favorite. And let's see, we have... Just want to make sure I'm doing this right. So we can move you over here. And then if we move you onto this, it is said that, at least in the old game, with these Towers of Death magic held by Cherie, which is us, that we should be able to look in the other plane at the same time. And it appears that that is indeed the case. Here's our Tower of Death magic being held here. And I will see next turn if we have to do anything special. The transport here, actually, one thing I can do probably right now. Special actions. We do have melding with a node. Your unit will be destroyed, and the melder unit skills required to perform this action. Let's check and make sure this is a melder. It is. Okay, good. So we are going to want to actually take on the stuff here before too long. We have moral combat here. We're going to command personally. I say moral combat because I enjoy dumb jokes. And here's our town, and I'm really glad I looked at the top left of the screen to make sure that we are, in fact, playing at the correct resolution, because that still irritates me that I had that problem before. But we do have a High Elf Spearman. I kind of don't want to go too much into range here. So if they move 2 up here, like, I can't click on them and see. We want to be the aggressor here. So let's go ahead and can we end the turn? Apparently we're just going to do that. Okay, cool. The game plan still works, just not at all how I meant for it to. It's fine. So how many spear bros did we take out? 4 to 4 versus 2 to 2. So for whatever reason, our spears are better than theirs. And we get a double attack. And our double attack was mostly ineffective. Alright. So this is like little slappy battles here between the stronger and the weaker units in the game. These spearmen are here because they're easy to churn out. Oh, you have traveled well, wizard. I am Raven, and our trails were sure to meet as sure as the rain falls on sun. The sun scorches, so must we follow the winds here where they take us. Do not come too close to my lands, nor covet my power, or else I am watching your every move. Thanks, Bullface. Alright, so we have no treaties. This is Raven, who is maniacal and neutral. Can we trade? Right now he has some artifacts and not too much else. I am going to give a small gift here. We're going to do the remnants of the precursors thing. We're going to give a small gift of 10 gold. That's not 10 gold. We don't want to keep 10 gold. Can we do it like this? There we go. Like I said, just a token gesture. Are you planning to attack me yet? I want to start a war. If it suits you, well, that's nice. I want to start a research agreement. That'd be nice. Or a trade treaty. And so no trade treaty, no research treaty. That's to be expected. So let's go ahead and travel left here. So our first diplomacy, that's not the diplomacy button, is Raven. And I'm assuming Raven is not on our map, but is actually in the Night Realm here. I'm guessing Fellwood, held by Raven. Yeah, that would do it. So we can try to explore a little bit here if we really wanted to, but I think for now we'll just park. Like, this is a whole nother world. It's very exciting. Now we do have, if I accidentally click the wrong thing here, we can go ahead and buy a longbowman for this many coins. And I do think I'm going to put the next longbowman in the queue. So that way we can take out the sprites a little bit more reliably here. We are going to leave you to guard, obviously. So let's do that. Oh, that was the opposite of what I wanted to do. Okay, game. One of the things that I still am struggling with, even hours into playing this, is that we have issues doing left clicks and right clicks for movement. Let's see here. I could try to explore just a little bit. I don't want to cross into his territory. Although it is very nice that he very politely asked if I would fight him. So that's fun. All right, and look, we're now over here. Very, very fun. Much game. Yes, wow. All right. So since you're here, we will. Okay, why are you not moving now? Of all places. That's weird. Okay. High Elf Spearman. Okay, there's got to be like some display bug here, because there's definitely supposed to be a unit. There we go. I don't know why they didn't load in. Anyway, we're here. We have Brighthaven with 5 swordsmen. Some stronger than others. We don't have a ton of mana. We have a little bit of gold. Probably a good time for some alchemy here. Let's go ahead and dump all of our money to transmute into gold, because that's what we do here. I think once we're done with Fire Elemental, how low can we make this and still get it in 2 turns? So We're not quite there yet, and we're almost at casting skill, and then we can just try to dump the rest of mana. So, how does this look? Looks like mostly a win. Okay, well, we're definitely going to do this fight, because this potentially nets us another town. And they still haven't built walls, so that's very exciting. And we have disposable undead units. So here comes the Sword Squad versus Shuri the Huntress, who now has an armor bonus, but we don't want her to go first. So, ghouls. That's our swordsman. It would be nice if we had the ability to deploy, like, ahead of time. But we'll live with what we can do. Like, I would much prefer these swordsmen to, like, push through up here. Okay. We'll put you all over here, which means we can slide to the left and move up here. And we want the ghouls on point. I have another round to cast spells. I could try to do it now. Anything that seems very exciting. Once again, we have Warp Wood, which helps with projectiles. Wall of Fire. We don't have the casting skill to do that, unfortunately. All right. Let's go ahead and cast. Let's try a terror spell. 20%, 20%, 20%. Okay, that's not what we wanted to do. Did we actually? Okay, we did actually cast terror, so I guess that's gonna affect all of them here. If we can potentially hit 20% of you here from so far away, that's fine. Pew pew. We're raining death. Hallelujah. Okay, so enemy's turn. And we have terror on the battlefield. Every enemy unit must resist each turn, or they're terrified for that turn and unable to perform an action. So, good show. All right, the ghouls are back in town. Let's go ahead and fire the arrows. That's a good start. It's an even better start. So let's bring the ghouls up here. And they got smacked around pretty hard, but they also hit pretty hard. So that's exactly what we wanted to do. We're going to form a little bit of a wedge maneuver here. That's maybe not exactly what it's called, but that's what we're going to call it today. Unfortunately, it doesn't look exactly like we will be able to hit right away with these things, but our archers can move forward and are blocked just a little bit. So, are y'all really gonna fight our weakest skeletons here and almost win? Okay, that's fine. All right, so who do we want to take out here? I think first off, it's probably best if we have the ghoul punch. Apparently nothing happened there, so that's fun. Let's move you up here. And we have a 30% chance to hit here. That's pretty good. 30% of the time it works every time. Let's slash here. We should be much higher level, so we should do better. Unfortunately, that is not the case, and we did a piss poor job. Alright. Let's see if we can give you an arrow to the face. Much better than an arrow to the knee. That's a dated reference. Alright, we have you guys up here. Okay, it looks like we get better accuracy even when we do this. Tiny skeleton, I just want to see if I can clear you off the field. And we did. Okay, so that's one less mana to worry about. Alright. Good game, skeletons. And, Shuri the Huntress still has a shot, apparently. I think Okay. It's the ghoul. It's the ghoul that wants to move here, so let's move you up here first. Okay, good show. Alright, so that was painful. Oh, we actually lost a swordsman. Damn, okay. Well, we knew that was a risk. See if we can get Shuri some more experience here. Apparently not. Our longbowmen are going to be carrying the day anyway, so apparently they're not going to be carrying that hard. Okay, skeletons, please make something happen. That counts as something. And then we don't want you guys to die necessarily, so let's send our undead bro in here first. And he gets to double tap. There we go. So we lost a skeleton, and unfortunately, we lost our lower level promotion swordsman, which I guess happens. More importantly, though, is that we have the opportunity here to raise the town to decrease our fame, or to keep the town, and Brighthaven comes under our control. We're going to keep it. So let's take a quick search here of Brighthaven, where we have housing that's being built. We have, strangely, no rebellion here. So apparently this was a much happier place than a bunch of other stuff. So we'll do that. What buildings do you have right now? If we look over here, we can see they have a barracks, a smithy, and a builder's hall. So not too much. And unfortunately, probably not enough time to get too much going here. But still, the important thing is that if we were playing a longer game, we would have this on the map. We have grasslands, we have forest, we have multiple volcanoes for multiple cats. So that's good, and I don't know if she got a promotion or not, but we're going to guard for now. I'm actually going to bring you back, because we want to bring you back over here. We're going to move these archers next turn. And I don't think we definitely can't buy you right now. Let's go through our towns real quick here. So we're at taxing at 1.5. That's 2 rebellion here, which is a little annoying, but we could probably up the production here by 1. Ballad's fine. We're not really relying on them to build anything right now, but we could substantially increase the stuff here. And then Brightleaf. Brightleaf just looks like our farming center at this point. So Fallen Leaf, you do in fact have to farm a little bit, and that's okay. Brighthaven. I think I'd prefer to have this. Okay. So, any other armies to move? This army. Look, we're going to find land in just a second. I do always enjoy a game that gives us some previews through the fog of war. So, we are at turn 74. We have... This is a spearman, so you're going to guard. I'm going to bring you back to Sunnyside. I was going to say... We should be able to move you guys just over here. We'll give him a second. There we go. All right. So let's park you. Let's park you over here, because we got the swordsman's fine. Everything else is fine. I think actually you 3 are pretty good to go. And we're just gonna bring you over here, and we may be able to just meet in the middle. Seems totally reasonable. Now I'm curious if we're going to find another person here. On this side of the world we have Fire Elemental, which is going to probably be our last spell research here. I will look one more time. Like, Dispel Magic. Are we still stuck in common rarity spells? Chaos Channels. So we're finally getting some uncommons here, like a Fire Giant. Fire Giant could be fun. It does take a lot of research costs that we don't have the stuff set up for. So, like, if we did research Fire Giants, it's 39 turns. And if we were to max out our research here, it would be apparently 99 plus turns, probably because I did the wrong thing. Okay, let's try that again. It would be 17 turns. We could get fire giants and have almost nothing left. The problem is that we're going to need more mana. So I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to try to keep the balance here for now. We're going to get some nodes, hopefully, in just a second. So let's see. 1 sprite versus how many archers? We should definitely be winning this. It's just 1 sprite. How bad can it be? Apparently pretty bad, because holy balls. Alright, well, let's be aggressive. Somebody, like, critically failed their resistance check here. What the F, David Blaine? That is not what I wanted you to do. Okay, we're going to move you closer. Leave your dead companions behind. Let's move you just a little bit, and we're going to try... We're going to try some archery here. Enemy's turn. More sparkle magic. And... Youch. Alright, this time we're going to try not to fail at moving and shooting. Okay, make sure we actually fire the arrows here. There we go. Hey, we didn't lose a unit. Cool. Okay, and we gained... Longbowmen gained level, which is really exciting. And I didn't see what all of our spoils were, so I don't know for sure if we can go back. If we look at the victory here, eliminate all rivals. So we've met Raven. That's not what we want. History here. Ryjack. Well, where the fuck is Ryjack? Diplomacy. Apparently, my name is Ryjack. You may use to summon my presence, wizard, but do not disturb me without true need. Let's trade. We're not... You got a lot of stuff, Ryjack. Let's end the conversation here. I'm gonna be nosy. Did we see Ryjack down here somehow, or did we encounter Ryjack over here? For some reason, it makes me think of the old Squaresoft game that nobody ever heard of called King's Knight. That people then did hear. Oh, wow, somebody really tried to take this on. We'll send the familiar to take it on. So if we can get those rewards, and we learn the darkness. We lost 15 mana for some reason, probably because I cast a magic spell. But yeah, I'm guessing Ryjack's over here somewhere, but maybe he's not. Alright. Brighthaven is doing Brighthaven things. We may not need this ghoul much longer. We need to send you guys back into recover, because we don't want to have the giant alien spiders. We want to take on double sprites here. I guess we can't do that this turn. So 5 longbowmen, it's fine. And we want to meld with you for sure. Alright, so let's test the null hypothesis and see if this is in fact where we can go. So 1 meld, please. Alright, and what do we get for melding here? We get power of 3. So, that's cool. Alright. We still have a spearman here. We still have a longbow that's building. I'm just going to buy it out. So that way we can go ahead and just march north and get our next thingamabob. In just a little bit, you're still guarding, so we left click to cancel that. And I have a lot of gold. Let's look here one more time. I think I am going to try to get dumb on the research here. Like, we can do it in 16 turns. I guess one of my questions is, was I dumb and didn't build a library here? I swore I built a library. There we go. So adds +2 to research. You're still building a settler because we don't care about you. This town's a little bit better, but it's still building all the infrastructure in the world. Let's do some quick building here. We'll want that granary, and then can we get you to build a library? We can. Alright, so a little bit faster research. It never hurt anybody that much. Okay, I can dispel this ghoul, right? Because I don't think we're going to need him anymore. So, your watch is over, ghoul. Skeleton, you gotta stay around. You gotta stay for the party. Alright. Move army. We have contact. And it's skeletons again. Alright, let's see if he's gonna attack us. He's probably gonna attack us. No, he's gonna take on stuff. So we are in foreign lands, as it were. Well, that's exciting. Now, if I remember right, we are not gonna recover health. But that may have just been the, let's see here, 67% health. Longbowman's at 50% health. If I need to sit in town for a minute, that's fine, but we'll try to remember that next time. So, look, it's Flower Vale. We are not going to attack you. But it is good to know they have halfling spearmen and skeletons. So, now that we know these are your sovereign borders and we are stuck in them, we're probably going to get a war declaration from across the sea. We discover a new resource near the city of Fallen Leaf. It's coal! I don't know how we discovered it. Apparently things just appear on the map sometimes because it's magical. Is that the coal? That's iron ore. Whatever. Coal exists. Alright, so 83%, 67%. Let's just park y'all in town for a minute. Alright. Because I wouldn't mind summoning a fire giant just for funsies here. Okay, so we are out of their sovereign borders now. You promoted, as units tend to do sometimes. Oh, we're getting followed. Tricky lizard people who can also run on the water in case you're surprised about wizards not wizards. Lizards! This is not master of lizards. Okay, I'm losing my mind. It's great. Oh boy. I don't know why that... Oh, that's a 15 turn marker. Yeah, we don't want that. Okay, so next turn we muster. We heal. Anything else we want to build here? Shipwrights Guild probably doesn't do a whole lot. A Sages Guild probably would. But I don't know if we're going to get it in time. Wouldn't mind building some city walls either, even though we're probably not getting to that by the end of the day. Can we build a little bit faster? We can, but micromanaging doesn't change the speed here, so we're just buy the farmer's market and see if we can buy research even faster. So you guys are here, let's end the turn. Are we still getting chased by lizards? Y'all, come on. Alright, and somehow you guys get to wander around here. So we have a farmer's market. Hooray, look at all of this extra production that we have now. Okay, we cannot lower the minimum amount of farmers, it turns out. So that's 6 turns, 312 gold. I'm going to need to start saving gold for a big cast here, because we're dumping all of our research into trying to fit. So, and we are going to have to do one other little thing in just a minute. So, we had 1 sprite last time. We have 2 sprites this time. I did not mean to bring the spearmen, so get back in town. We're still we're exiting pursued by lizards. For some reason, they're just sticking to the coast. So, congratulations. Let's go ahead and send you back home instead of sending you to your death in a sprite fight. So, we're just trying to run away. And let's go here. Accept, and we have a win. Some units will be wounded or killed. That is a risk I'm willing to take. I'm going to command personally because we don't have too many more fights left here. Alright, so enemy's turn. That's painful. Please don't focus fire. That's also painful. Okay, this time we are going to not screw this up. Okay, so we killed one. That's a good start. I was going to say, what kind of resistance do y'all have? They have really good resistance. We do not want to, we want to just be firing arrows. We don't want to be slinging spells here, so. Said, hopefully we don't lose a longbowman. We actually did some really good damage. So they're trying to run, and they fired on somebody else, and finally we passed a resistance check. I really like the mounted archer. Shuri, you're doing good here today. I was a little concerned because you only had one arrow, and you don't do a ton of damage, but you are contributing, and for that I say a big ol' thanks. Pew pew. Once again, I ask that you accept this arrow in these troubled times. Pretty please. And it's nice that we have the elven longbow unit here, because this is supposedly what we're known for. Otherwise, all the fantasy fiction lied to me here. Wow, they're just... I guess their AI is telling them to attack the unit with the highest health that's not a hero. That seems like a gift that easy difficulty is handing me. Okay, there we go. That's how you pop one off. And I could try to do auto combat here, but we've got a rhythm going. Okay, did we get him? Pew pew. I wonder sometimes with the 1040p resolution, not 1040, this is not 40k resolution, 1080p, can you even see the details of the arrows flying? You can definitely see the X's on them, so. And we learned Summoning Circle, and we got an extra promotion. And a hero got a promotion too. So see, this is where we can, if we had more than 100 turns, we could definitely start steamrolling some of this. But we clearly need to heal up just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we can get to Sheffield Spring in time, but that is that's a nasty town. This is a nasty town too. Maybe if we move you all over here in 4 turns, we do have some reinforcements, and maybe we can throw a fire giant at them. That seems kind of fun. Although it probably means I would need to move the summoning circle over here. So let's go ahead and summon another buddy. Another magic spirit. I am also going to go ahead and summon... Let's see here. Let's try this. So I'm going to put a summoning circle over in Brighthaven. Or we're not, because it's going to take a little bit of mana. Well, I do have alchemy for this very reason. So 200, we're going to transmute it and say we can do it in 2 turns. That's fine. Can we make this any faster? We could have if we didn't spend all that stuff, but it's fine. Wraith Buddy, get over here. And we have Lizard Chase. Okay, we haven't really tested whether you all can only run on coastal tiles. I'm pretty sure the lizard folk can just move over water, just in general. Yeah, water movement, air movement. Oh, they have air movement too? These are flying lizards. That's just not fair. Okay, guard. I already have an auto move set for you, so continue movement. That's a button I need to be using a little more. Why are we not continuing the movement here? Okay, and we're gonna meld here, even though this is not in our sovereign territory. It's fine. And that should do it for this one, so we're getting some bonus mana. At this point, we will move the location of your summoning to another city, and we'll get a good one here. So, lizards. Okay. Okay. So spell is ready. Cast spell. Bright Haven. Look at that. Everybody loves having a big old red pentagram in their city. Especially me growing up in the Bible Belt. Okay, so our library is almost done here. We can't build cavalry here, but we could probably build a swordsman. Just to give some more fodder for when we push up here. So move this army. Surely lizard people don't like running in the desert, right? Okay, end turn. Jerks. Okay, and Shuri has leveled up again. So we're now Captain. Captain Shuri. Has 2 hits. Chance to hit plus 10%. What a good time. Probably a good time to check and see if I have any artifacts. I don't. But it's good to know. Okay, so let's continue our movement down here. It looks like we're actually healing up while running. So that was kind of a mistake to do that before. Can we make our research go any faster? 7, 6. Yeah, so we can take a small L for the mana here. And we're going to make up for it in gold. Surely there are no stories about that throughout history. So we are being chased by the most dogged lizardmen I've ever seen. And we will just go ahead. And since there's probably not too much else to build, we'll just build another swordsman. Alright. Okay, this is probably a waste of time for me to continue to do this movement because we're just going to get chased. But I want to see if there's any land up here, and it looks like there is. I want to see if there's another AI player, but chances are that person is sitting around in the what's the word I'm looking for? They're probably sitting around in town. Just like eating a cheesesteak. That doesn't make any sense. So we have fire elementals over here. I could probably take them on. I could probably take on one of these too. We have a bunch of war bears. But I'm just looking at the clock at this point. Like, we could do this forest here. We have 5 more turns for Fire Giant. Okay, so 3 turns to go over here and get this node. I know it's very inefficient for me to run back and forth and do it this way. But I don't want to run out of time. Okay, so let's move you back over here. We're gonna try to take this on. We do have another swordsman sitting in Bright Haven now. Well, we will now. And then after we build that swordsman, let's just throw something in the queue just so we don't have to worry about it anymore. All right. 4 turns to giants. And honestly, you know what? It's not as exciting now. Let's just we've led these guys astray. It's upkeep we don't need to be paying, so exploration's done. Very exciting. So this is a giant spider with a sprite. You're gonna guard. Hey, we found Rajak! Obtaining mana, would you like to trade some, my friend? Let's see if I can accommodate your request. Oh, damn, you have some really good spells. What's your offer? I don't want to give you, like, all my mana. How about a tenner? So, is this my offer? Yeah, we're gonna end that conversation. Alright, so it's nice of you to ask. Thank you for your consideration. Okay, so we should be able to take this on with no losses. Since we have a giant spider here, we are going to command personally. Alright. So we know the Pew Pew Brigade is gonna pew pew our archers really hard. And we got webbed? Huh, what a jerk. So you have poison, web. So we can't actually move you now, so... Can we not attack either? Because that's the thing. Okay, let's get back to that later then. So we're just gonna do... We're gonna try to shooty shoot you. That's a pretty good shot. And it's also a pretty good shot. Can we just rain death? Maybe. Okay, so that's dead. We're getting the updates here a little bit earlier than I expected, but it's fine. So we got our swordsman up here. It doesn't look like we can attack even though we're webbed, so that's a little unexpected. Okay, so Spider Town. Okay, can Shuri attack now? Yes, she definitely can. And she hits for 1 damage. For 2 damage. For 3 damage. I feel like Count Von Count is sitting over here counting up the stuff. Alright, so swordsman. Probably better to have the skeletons take the brunt of this hit, but it's fine. Fantastic spiders and where to find them. Okay, so ouch. Maybe I should have moved up a little closer. I don't know. Okay. And I wonder if we're still getting that debuff on nature nodes. Should probably know this. Okay, so we win. And we learned corruption, which is very exciting. We have an even more upgraded swordsman. Our units continue to improve. Today's a good day. Alright, let's get back over here. And this means that we definitely don't need to move you. Alright, let's... I cast a spell! I cast yet another magic spirit. So it's 22 mana to do this. Plus a touch of upkeep. Oh, damn it! Did I just move everybody again? That's one thing... Oh, damn. I'll tell you what happened. Is that the spirit got summoned over here because that's where the summoning circle is now. I am a dummy and I had a plan and I did not execute that plan correctly. All right. Oh, a bow before a battle. Welcome, wizard. It's Talek, the ugly here. He's aggressive. He's neutral. And help me. I'll enjoy taking up arms if need be. So where are you, Talek? Because it seems like you're somewhere where I can actually see you. Possibly. Because we don't have much of a peak down there. Okay, well anyway, we're here. You guys need to move back over here. We're 1 turn away from summoning the fire giant, which is all very exciting. Let me check and make sure this message came in isn't relevant to... Okay, it's just spam. Work spam, something that I've talked about quite a bit before. Okay, so the skeleton didn't do bad. High elf swordsman didn't do bad. Spamming longbowman is just a good move in any 4X, it turns out. We do have the city walls being built next. We're just going to add a shrine here, even though it's probably not going to do too much here. We do have minerals available, so that's not bad. And we could definitely be using this army to take on other stuff, but the reason that I'm not... Like, we could probably take out these bears, to be honest. We may be able to take out those Naga. But the reason we're not is that we are on a clock here for 100 turns. We have researched the fire giant. How many turns will it take to summon the fire giant? Or did I screw up and don't have enough stuff to do it here? So fire giant. Apparently, casting time is infinite, so that's fun. It is a world spell. It summons one of these. Can we actually see it? Doesn't look like it. Let's cast anyway. So it's probably because we're in negative income right here. So let's go ahead. We are done with our research. Let's crank this up to max. Fire Giant in 4 turns. Let's go. And can we speed that up a little bit with the power of alchemy? We probably can. 150. We transmute here. How long until our Fire Giant's here? 3 turns. You know, that's the exact amount of turns that Carl Weathers charges for acting classes. That's a really weird reference. Alright, so we have even more power now here. So still 3 turns. We may just dump more gold at this. Like, we can't take it with us. The demo's about to end. And we want to make sure that we can actually run this back. Oh, yeah, we have to pick research. Oh, Recall Hero. That's a good spell. Possession. That's... Where was all this shit before? Well, if the game were running longer, there's definitely things that we do, but I'm just going to pick one because we're not going to have time. All right, end turn. So 2 turns until Giant. It turns out that we're probably locked in by the amount of caster skill that we have, which makes a lot of sense. So we are going to just park y'all here. And we should be able to walk up and kick these guys with the Fire Giant. And maybe even some other fun stuff. Like if we have enough skill here. You know, if it looks like we're going to actually have the mana, there's no way we can get enough casting skill to do other spells in time. So we're just gonna max our mana. 28 casting skill is like okay. Do we need 30 for anything? So I guess one of my questions here is let's look at specifically Firewall. Wall of Fire. Casting cost is 30, so we can't do that until we get this up here. So you know what? Let's do this. All right, that's fine. End turn. And you all are just gonna wait a turn. F to wait. One more turn until the Fire Giant. There we go. We would want a different animation typically for this, but the Fire Giant is here. Alright. So let's take a look. It's in a book. It's Fire Giant. Look at all that health! Look at all that melee stuff. It's all very good. Boulder with a ranged attack. Naturally enchanted weapon. Fire immunity. Mountaineer, which means they can move over stuff just fine. Wall Crusher. So you're good for destroying stuff. You have a movement of 3 because your legs are so long. Your upkeep's 3. You have 2. You carry 2 boulders. Not just 1 boulder, but 2. All right, let's go to the magic screen here. So 29. We need 2 turns to get to 30. You notice our mana's going a little bit negative now, but that's fine. We have gold for that. You don't want to like run it out or anything, but let's go ahead. We have a stack of 7 here. Let's go ahead and plunk you guys together. And we should be able to go out with a bang. Hopefully. So, turn 9. You know, it's funny. I'm looking down here. We could definitely take this volcano if we really wanted to. Interesting that none of these volcanoes are magical. Like, once again, if I had more time, I am now in the position now where we can start rolling and doing stuff right around turn 100. So that's good. But instead, we're just going to have a good old time here. Oh, we got lizards. They found us. Okay, lizards. First off, we are going to stay on task. Second thing, they were smelling our blood here. We do have spearmen here. We're going to have to build some other defenses here in just a second. So let's put 2 swordsmen here. Should be enough to block them out. All right. So 24 gold for the city walls into next turn. It's fine. So, the question is, are they going to go after our node or something? Can they even do that? So look, we have our first walled city. Before we do anything else, how does the art change? Look, we got a wall! Alright, city walls. Look at our happy little town. I know there is a lot of charm in the pixelated stuff from the old version of the game, but this is where I'd really like the building screen to be front and center instead of the boring old our city hex never increases view of the game. So anyway, what are we here for? They have a bunch of defenders. It's all barbarian swordsmen. I have a fire giant. Oh, they have barbarian spearmen too. We should be winning. We're going to command this. All right. And we should be able to cast a spell as well. So look at their happy little tents. Literally a tent city. Barbarians, you got to have some self-respect here. Build up some stuff. Humans love building. It's in our nature. Okay, first things first. Can we cast Wall of Fire? Yes, we can. Thank you goodness. We have casting cost of 30, which we just barely got in time. Upkeep cost of 2 mana can be dispelled. Each figure or any non-flying unit that attempts to pass through it suffers a 5 strength magical attack. So let's cast Wall of Fire. There's no target available for the spell, or the selected location is invalid. Well, encircles the city with the protective wall of flames. Okay, well since that's terrible, let's just cast Terror again. That's fine. Alright. So we can go ahead and move you forward just a hair. We don't want to move too far forward here. Alright, but that does give us a little bit better of a shot. We want to take out their swordsmen first. That's a start. Hey, fire giant! You have a boulder, right? You have a friggin' boulder! Alright. Okay. I'm a fan of this game. Have I told you all that? I just want to be clear here. Just because I got a press build of the game that I'm getting a chance to look at, don't let that confuse you into thinking that I'm, like, in the tank for Slytherin games or whatever. And I forgot to move you all because I got too excited about attacking here. No, this is just... That was the sound of genuine enjoyment. Alright. The sound of a plan coming together. I'm gonna cross y'all in here. These skeletons will kind of go over here. And these swordsmen can run behind. I don't know if this is going to be much of a fight now. But you know I have to see the fire giant do their thing in melee. Alright, so... Fire giant... Oh, you know what? We're going to throw another boulder first. Like, I could Hulk smash you right now, and maybe I still could. But we're gonna, let's boulder it. Because we have limited ammo here, so not a total murder death kill. There we go. Finish the game. See if we can soften y'all up a little bit. That counts. Let's fire on you all. One arrow does some damage, apparently. Slide to the left. Don't want to slide too much into those spear. Whoa! That's the most damage I've seen you guys do. Okay. calm down. Leave some for everybody else. Okay, skeletons are coming to town. If the AI is smart, they're going to attack the skeletons. If the AI is not smart and attack the swordsman. Alright, and, well, it did some damage. Okay, hi. Can't zoom in. Stab. So we just deleted them. Good to know. Okay. Okay, those spearmen look like they resisted just a little bit. So now we can just rain hot fury on everybody. Take a little bit of damage. We did not get a double move here, like I was hoping, but we'll do a little bit of work. See if we can get their back line. Apparently we did something. And it looks like we just have some bonus moves, so let's bonus move. Alright. Swordsmen are just going to slide over here. Have you not attacked yet? I'm pretty sure you attacked. You got a second attack, though. Alright, let's attack these spear bros in the back. Boop! Bet y'all didn't expect to get hit. Okay, so you guys are about to get gianted. Come on. Giant first, and see if we click on the giant real quick. I don't remember exactly how we do that. But we only have 2 ammo, and we're out of ammo, so that's why that's not there. However, Barbarian Swordsman was expecting a little more, but it's fine. You guys can totally hit here, so... I thought y'all were the promoted ones. Okay, Fun Dead. Strike. There we go. See, we are at 0 of 2 ammo. How much ammo does she have? She has 8. So we're close. I'm not exactly sure what she's supposed to do with 8 ammo if the fight goes to 50 rounds. Wow, 1 arrow just took out 3 of their people. Oh, it's all representative. Alright, so... yeah, that, as they say, is going to be the ball game here in just a second. Yeah, we're doing good on the land grab, and like I said, I did just want this. I know we're on easy difficulty, but I did want this to just be kind of a demonstration of what the game can look like. And don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing wrong with playing on easy difficulty. There's a lot of fun to be had just by going through stuff, learning the mechanics and everything. Here's our giant that's gonna have time for fun. Okay, managed to do a 3-fer. See if we can get the swordsman to get the kill. Hey, they failed. Alright, I don't know why I'm still moving. This should be pretty good here. And we can already see the combat results. So there we go. Our fame increased by 1. What did we get? We could raise it. We have wild game. We have a lot of population. It's barbarians. We're going to keep it. And I don't know if they're subject to rebelling either. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they just want to build. Right now they're building housing. For some reason, they did not build food infrastructure, so that's not great for them, but it's fine. So we have more towns, and I'm pretty sure that's going to just do it for the run. I mean, we may have like 4 warbears and 3 sprites. That seems like a fun fight to do here in just a second, so we got a turn or 2. Let's make it count. So the lizard people are just being jerks. We have another swordsman here, Gunther the Barbarian. Sure, why not? So where's my Gunther at? He's over here. He's at Fallen Leaf, right? Okay, well, while we're here then, let's close this out. If we're going to do this, let's do it right. Tell me about yourself, Gunther. You have thrown damage. You have increased might damage. You're possibly useless, but it's fine. We'll see if the lizards eat you or not. So we're healing a little bit. Let's get in position to do this, because we don't want to mess up the turn here. Alright. I don't know if we necessarily have anybody we really want to send back. Rebellion doesn't bother me as much. Oh, the lizards are running. We're not going to give you mana. Okay, well, if that's what you're going to do, first off, let's go ahead and put the spearmen back. And we're going to send you over here. And let's see here. So we have a forest with 4 warbears and 3 sprites. And we still should be doing pretty good. We're going to command this one too. I'm going to try throwing a boulder at sprites. Okay, it's a little ouchy. I could have waited a turn for a little more healing, but it's okay. Okay. So how many warbears? Turns out it's 2 warbears. Alright. First thing is first, you're gonna move up and take point. We can potentially hit you guys with a boulder. So big sparkly boulder. That's a start. We do potentially have some spells at our fingertips here. Units with magical range attack lose 1 ammunition each turn. Let's mana leak it. Probably should have been doing that the whole time. Alright, which, by the way, if we left-click here... So they're going to be unable to attack pretty soon. Let's tuck you behind here, see what we can get for the damage. That's a start. We actually don't want you to run into the warbears today, so... We will need you to slide a little bit. And we're just going to try to focus fire these buddies here. There we go. So, swordsman up. That's a longbowman. Let's see if we can get the kill. We did! Alright, cool. Skeleton up. Swordsman... We can't move you anymore, so swordsmen are just going to slide over here for now. Alright. And we need to work on the second set of sprites. Okay, bear time! Okay, those bears are a problem. Oh, those bears tried to fight a fire giant. And lived to tell the tale. Okay, you guys got roasted a little bit. Okay, these longbowmen are in just a touch of trouble. Because these bears move mighty fast. Wouldn't mind moving you guys just to be chump blockers here. So we'll do a wall of people. We can't actually attack yet. Let's move you back a little bit. Can we hit the sprites? Our range attack is not really great. Might be better to go after the bear here. That's one pissed off bear. Okay, we're gonna definitely send you after the sprites here. Because they're just hiding on the corner of the map. They're not gonna be able to shoot pretty soon. And let's keep a firing formation here, but let's see if we can stab a bear. There we go. Who stabs a bear anyway? I do. Okay, so we're gonna have to slide you back here, and hopefully the bears don't break through. I'd kind of wonder if these 10% attacks are worth my time. Let's see if we can do this instead. Okay, so swordsmen, y'all have done really well this run. Skeletons, wow, those held way better than I thought they would. Okay, rip swordsmen. Those were highly promoted swordsmen too. Or were they? No, our decorated swordsmen are still alive, so once again we put the weaklings up front. Okay, who died? Okay, these guys died. These guys are still alive. Well, how do y'all feel about punching a warbear? Pretty good, it turns out. Okay. How do you feel about punching a warbear? Also pretty good. We're going to move you in here just to keep the aggressive posture. We need to not get run over by bears on our line of archers. So the plan here is going to change just a touch. That's not really my favorite use of the plan. That's better. Pew, pew, pew. What excellent damage. Alright. Okay, skeletons, finish the game. Maybe. Possibly. We have a second warbear hiding here somewhere. And you guys are holding up okay, so let's get over here. I still think it's a better move. Although, it's pretty good if we shoot here. What happens when we get behind the line? 50% shot. I'm pretty sure it's just because we're closer. Pew. So bears take no damage. Okay, so do we have bears we can attack? We do. Okay. So many corpses on the ground, it's hard to tell some days. Okay, are they out of ammo now? Did they officially mana leak? Okay. Rip archers. Oh my god, the archers actually survived. Okay. And our swordsmen did good. Okay, so if we look at these guys again, they're out of ammo. That's where spells are important. Okay, well. Okay, I kind of want to crush you with the boulder. So, fire giant. Boulder. There we go. I wasn't the one I meant to hit with the boulder, but it's cool. Okay, this... Where's our swordsman? Our swordsman can't hit this in time, so... Let's just shoot these guys with arrows. There we go. I mean, it would have been smarter to do that with the skeleton, but... I'm not about doing smart plays. We're just wrapping this up, so... There we go. Good fight. We got another fame here. You clear the first part, the last stretch of the dungeon awaits you, or shall you retreat for now? We got flame strike here and everything else. We lost a swordsman. We can accept here. And I don't know what the choices meant, but apparently the dungeon disappeared, and I'm not sure if that was exactly intentional. But it's cool. We're on a way to turn for you guys. But yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do it for the demo here. So let's just go ahead and close this out. I've had a good time. I hope you have too. Wasn't entirely expecting this round to take so long, but I'm totally fine with it because that means that we got in some good entertaining fights. So let's let y'all take a break here. We could have fought another unicorn, but we did that last time. But yeah, this is kind of where you'd want to get your power level up here. I guess technically Thank you for playing the demo version of Master Magic. Well, I'm glad I didn't wait to like push for a turn actual number 100. But there you have it. This is Asher with, we did the elves, and we're next going to do the halflings with Merlin. So literally, it's Lord of the Rings in a way. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this game is available in December. It is a remake, remastering, well, not just remastering, an actual from the ground up remake of the original Master of Magic. I hope you like what you see. I sure have. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. We will do this again soon. Also, feel free to check out the Discord, which is in the description. I have other series, which right now include Road Warden and Star Sector, but depending on when you watch this, there could be other things in the docket. We'll see. You all take care.